evening, everybody, and welcome to the Imps'S podcast show with me, Cornell B, back again with another video. And today, Cornell B, is reflecting on not just only the draw at Port Vale, not just only the new manager that has come in, which is the one and only Michael Skubala / the Polish Pep Skubala / Skabadoo. Where are you? We got some work to do now. Yeah, he has got some work to do. First of all, I want to say thank you very much to the 452 subscribers who are subscribed to my YouTube channel. It absolutely means the world. Keep on putting your reactions, keep on putting your opinions and your thoughts about Michael Skubala. And do you think he's the best appointment or not? Because your opinions and your thoughts are very, very important. That's how it goes. That's how it goes in the football scene. And obviously, giving your opinions and your thoughts obviously mean the world. So keep on putting them down below. Keep on smashing the subscribe button. Love to get it up to 453. It'll be very, very appreciated. So let's get into the video. So obviously this week, reflecting on the Port Vale draw. Obviously, us Lincoln City drawing against Port Vale, it was a smash and grab game. Obviously, Shadipo, brilliant for him to get his goal, to get the goal. And not only just that, we showed the never say never. We never gave up. We didn't quit. We showed the resilience of not backing down. And that's what we have to do this season. But obviously, we were managerless. We were out. We were without a manager. We still had Tom Shaw, who was our interim manager. And he did very, very well this season. Look, he got, obviously one loss, which doesn't really matter. It don't really matter. Do you know what I mean? Losing to Oxford United and, drawing games that were 2 draws and 2 wins this season, for him shows that, he's going to go a very, very long way, Tom Shaw. And that's the reason why Tom Shaw is where he is. And, from having experience from Games for Trinity, non-league teams, and not only just that as well, obviously in the Lincoln City Academy as well, it shows that, he knows how to get the very best out of players. And, he's one manager, that will really excel. And I think once he learns from our new from Skubala, he's going to go a very, very long way with his career. And I can see him going a long way with his career. But obviously drawing that game was so important. And, I watched the game on iFollow and I was like, well, when it was 1-0 to Port Vale, I was like, well, I don't even know how we're going to get the game. I even WhatsApped my mum and I said to my mum, we're 1-0 down. I was like, you never know. And then the next thing I see, then Shadipo scores the equalising goal. Bang! We're back in the game. Bang! We equalise. And then boom! We get a point and we're still 9th in the table. 6 games won. It just shows how far we've come as a club to be like 6 games won, 5 games drawn, 5 games lost. This shows how good we are going to be this season. But obviously, and then events started to turn. Then we were still without a manager. Then there was speculation. Was it Des Buckingham was going to be the new manager? He was the odds-on favourite to take it. We all thought he was going to come to Lincoln, but, unfortunately, it didn't really happen. But one thing for sure I could really say is that I was, optimistic on him coming. But obviously, look, I think obviously the club was going to go for a cheaper option. I think he would have asked for more money that maybe we wouldn't have. And maybe, it would have been a fantastic appointment. It would have been real exciting. But, according to from the Oxford local radio, that there was nothing in it. So, obviously he was heading to Oxford, but obviously he's odds on favourite to obviously go to Oxford, and Oxford fans would more welcome him. And despite that, they say that Luke Williams of Notts County is obviously is in advanced talks with Oxford. So, I think losing to them as well, I've got to be honest, I think was a kick in the teeth. But I think drawing on Saturday just gone, I think we can be very, very proud that we got a point and we are in the table. And then events change again, once again. Then, unfortunately, someone sends a message and says, "Here is our new head coach, Michael Skubala." And I was like, is this real or is this real? Was it fake? And then the next thing, go on Twitter, and then I see that Michael Skubala is our new manager. And I was like, this has happened. It's a shock. And I think it's a shock to every single Imps fan who basically saw the announcement. One minute there was banter about me being manager. That would have been really something, because you could imagine what Lincoln City Football Club would be like as a team. I'd be probably getting a few Irish players, few hidden gems springing in and making sure that Lincoln City, is going up the table, getting promotion to the championship. But listen, I'll be doing that on FC24 anyway, as Lincoln City manager, and playing proper attacking style of football. So I'll just carry on doing my thing on FIFA 23 for the time being until I get the game, and then obviously playing FIFA career mode as Lincoln City Football Manager and my ultimate team. If you haven't seen my squad for London Imps FC, it's on my Twitter page. You can check it out as well, on my Twitter account, and obviously you can have a look at the players that I've actually selected for me to have in my team. So it's all out there on social media, man. Big up to every single Imps fan. But Michael Skubala, obviously, / the Polish Pep Skubala, / Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Obviously, one of my favourite programs, to be honest. Cornell, I'm thrilled with the appointment. I think it's a brilliant appointment. It's a shock to me, because it's not an appointment I was expecting, but I'm still welcoming and backing and supporting the manager. I know some may be moaning and groaning that obviously it's not Skubala they wanted, but it's what the board wanted. It's what Clive wanted as a chairman. It's what he sees in him and what he sees in the club. Skubala, obviously, 20 years of coaching experience, from different levels, from the Premier League to international youth level, from managing Leeds United, from under 21s to the first team as assistant coach, and obviously putting his wits against Ten Hag, obviously writing his own book and having a different footballing background of futsal football, and obviously a bit different to South American and European coaches on how they play their football and how they play their tactics and formation. I mean, style of play, I think most everybody was asking, what is Skubala's style of play? Obviously, he likes to play the 4-2-3-1. Obviously, I can see Skubala playing that this Saturday against Stevenage. So, obviously, I think if we're going to have 4 at the back and say goodbye to 3 at the back and say goodbye to 5 at the back, which was Kennedy's style of play, then so be it. Despite that we've got injuries in the team. But obviously, we've got Tyler Walker who's on the grass. We've got Jack Vale who's back. Obviously, there's no Rico because he's out with injury. House is out to 3 to 5 months. So, Monson is out till early, late February. So, it's a sort of a sort of a gap in the team. But I think this is where the fringe players will step up and really show why they want to be in the team and have the chance to impress, Skubala on this season and this Saturday against against Stevenage. I was about to say Fleetwood then, but sorry for the mistake. But like I said, I think it's a brilliant appointment. He suits the model of what the club is looking for, and not only just that, it's going to make the club even more better. He's highly rated, of course. That's also, he's hailed as obviously a world-class developing coach. Went to college in Leicestershire to further his as a PE teacher, to further his career in coaching. He likes to overlap his opponents. Set traps and not just only just tease them, but obviously get at them and get a goal, and not always play at the back, not always passing it back to the keeper. He wants it to hoof it upfield and to basically get the wing backs playing with freedom. He'll do that with Sorensen. He'll do that with Barbers. He'll even do that with Jayden Brown as well. Love to see Jayden Brown get an opportunity. But I think 4 players will excel under Skubala this season. I think it'll be Shadipos for sure. Definitely Duffy. Olsen Gallagher, who's on loan at Peterborough Sports Football Club. I think he's definitely one. Vale obviously I think is also another one too. But obviously you've got to remember Vale's not a player. He's just a player on loan. But I think he will attract. I think he'll probably go into Leeds' football club and maybe get 1 or 2 loan stars. You look at the likes of Lewis Bates, Somerville, maybe. They're kind of like loan players that you look at. Maybe even Schulter as well at Manchester United, because I have heard his name mentioned about him coming to us and things, and I think that kind of like died down. But I think attracting the right young players is very important for this club, and it's very important that we, Lincoln City, We play the positive football, which you're going to see from Skubala. You're going to see the positive flow attacking football that he likes to play. And that's the best thing about it, about him. And, you know, he's cool and he's a calm manager. And when you have that sort of manager that is cool and calm, then things are going to go the right way. It's not a coincidence. But I'll be very interested to see who plays on Saturday, who don't play on Saturday. I mean, if I was Skubala, I'd probably go with Jensen, Sorensen, Mitchell, Jackson, and Barbers in the defence. The two Ethans in midfield. Definitely Mandroyu. You know, Duffy on the left side of where Mandroyu is. And I think also, I wouldn't even rule out Shadipo playing there as well. So probably having three of them, having Shadipo, even though Shadipo plays on the left, but obviously have Sorensen's got to play in there, so it's very difficult. But Sorensen's more going to play right wing back. So I think probably having Shadipo, having Duffy, and also having Mandroyu in that attacking role, and then obviously just playing behind the striker, which will be Vale. Definitely Vale up front. That is a proper attacking team against Stevenage. And imagine us just running rings, guns blazing around Stevenage. But hey, listen, when Saturday comes, we'll find out. Obviously, I got my ticket today. I'm very, very happy. I'll be going to the game on Saturday, so you'll see me there. You'll see me in the crying and singing section, cheering on and singing for the mighty Lincoln City Football Club. But obviously, the Skubala era is getting started. The land of positivity is getting started. And we, Lincoln City, are getting started. And this season, we, Lincoln City, give Skubala this month, next month, and going into January. Let him improve it. Let him improve our team. And when he does, you're going to see a big difference. Top 6 is coming for us. Is going to be ours this season. And we won't give that up. I'm telling you that now. Thank you so much for watching the Imps'S View podcast show. Me reflecting on Saturday's draw and the new manager in the helm. And also, big up Tom Shaw on your new role as a first assistant coach. Fantastic. Thank you very much for watching the Imps'S View podcast show. Keep on smashing likes. Thank you very much to the 452 subscribers. Thank you very much. Keep on subscribing that button and putting your opinions and your thoughts about Michael Skubala. Love to hear what you guys think. Thank you very much. Peace. See you Saturday.